This call is now being recorded.
Wow. Good evening and good day, good afternoon, friends, business partners, wherever you are.
Good evening.
Thank you so much. Oh, Leader Chuku Chipweze, welcome there. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, to see you. There are some activities going on, but we have to connect for business, you know. So it is what it is. We are busy on different platforms, but yeah, so it's okay. When I say different platforms, meaning different activities, so to speak. And so greetings to those that have just joined us. We have a lot to learn every time when we connect to our sessions, and I trust that you're going to enjoy what is going to be shared in this particular session tonight. So I'm just going to perform one task with you, and then from there, we can look into other things, or maybe we can even stop recording to keep most important things short, so to speak, so that those who will be watching don't feel bad about longer videos unnecessarily, so to speak. Certain things we'll just be talking as business partners, so that we have an understanding of what is happening in the space. So now I'm going to show you a few things with regards to the trade that is running. Like, for instance, you must have seen that BEIC has been falling. It has been falling, and when you look onto the screen here, you can see that at the moment, BEIC is floating with minus 34. That's minus 34 there. That's what we have at the moment. So, and then money has already gone into this. And this money was introduced at different levels and so forth. So I'm going to place some more money into this position so that, let's say, okay, I will place, say, about 500 US dollars into this. It will take profit individually, and that's the power of trading under sub-bin mode real-time settlement. So 500 will go into this. It means we'll have 5,500 here as soon as we are done with the task. But there are a few things that I want to share with you from the live chat. When I click here, you are able to see average price here, average price, and then also we have current price. Current price, ladies and gentlemen, is a market price. Is the price at which, if you were to buy, you will buy at the price you see here. So now, average price is the price at which the entire quantity we have was acquired. If the board bought, say, 20 times, it will be 20 different prices divided by 20, and we get the average price, for instance. If the board acquired or bought at 2 different price levels, those prices will be brought together, added together, divide by 2, then we get the average price. That is the power of quantitative trading. For instance, when you look at this one, the board bought actually 10 times. These are 10 numbers of margin call. So now, what does that mean? It means first buying amount went in, and then first up to the call number 10 were placed, and then the market still fell. And this is the beauty of trading. It doesn't mean because you are the one who went into the market, therefore the market must begin to pump or begin to move in a certain direction simply because you are the one trading today, you see? So it is okay for markets to fall when it falls, and when it rises, it will rise. We have nothing to lose. We trade in the spot market, and we just manage what we are doing nicely. So now we're going to add, if you look here, you can see there's a position amount in USDT. We want to add 500 more into this according to the current price, for instance, so that when this rises in profit and we want to take 10% from this 500, for instance, 10% is what we want to take at the lower lows. And let's quickly go. And then when we do that, you're also going to look at what will happen to this 34, minus 34%. You will see a minor reduction to that. So let's quickly go out of here. And then we are going to then consider this price that we are looking at now. I just want to show you the beauty of what Royal Q is doing. Average price is 0.5958. That is the average price there. Please don't forget it. I'm going to show you this on the chart. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll also show you this minus 34.31 on a live chart. I'm going to quickly share from there's okay, Tradingview. Let's go to the tradingview.com. Now on tradingview.com, we are going to be looking at Bake from the side of, okay, let me try and enlarge this, open this particular chart so that we were able to see how it appears and so forth. Okay, this is where the chart is at the moment. This is where the chart is. So what we need now, I'm going to come up with a horizontal line. We can maybe mark it in white. So this horizontal line, business partners, will show us a, let's make it white, for instance. It's going to show us an average price that we spoke of, which is 0.5958. Let's quickly come and check that. We go back to Bake, and then you can see that here it is. This is the average price of the whole position of Bake USDT that is running. And then you can see average price is 0.5958. And we'll also see how the return rate is. That is the percentage in the negative from this particular average price. So let's quickly go to the chart and look at that price, 0.5958, 0.5958, you can see it there. So now that white, that particular white horizontal line should show us the price we are looking for. I click on settings at the bottom there. Now we go to coordinates. So now we want to get that particular price to be precise. So that is 0.5958. That is the price, and let's confirm. There it is. Now you can see how high that price is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this simply shows that from here, from somewhere around here on this particular day, the market kept on falling. Let's use a different color. The market kept on going down and down and down. So the same price level was tested even on the other side. Now imagine you come into a business of trading, you enter at around this area, hoping that the market will keep on pumping and pumping, shooting up like that, for instance. But instead, the market fell. The market fell. Imagine. Your aim is to make money, but you are not the only one trading. You are entering into a market today. There are people who bought this asset much earlier than yourself, and then it's time for them to cash out, for instance. When they sell, it means they are dumping the asset. And when they keep on selling like that, when the selling pressure increases, it means there's a less demand for this and the price depreciates, for instance. The price keep on reducing. And that's the reason why we are where we are at now. So I'm quickly going to show you a measurement here. I'm going to show you a distance to where the price is so that you understand the percentage in the negative after the fall of the price from the white horizontal line there, which is the average price. And you're going to see something very important. And as you trade with Royal Q, you really don't necessarily need to do what I'm showing you now, because everything that you are seeing on the live chart, Royal Q is handling it for you. So now I'm on the live chart here. You can see on top there that we are at, this is you can check on top here, this is BAKE and USDT, that's server there. Even at the bottom here, you can see that we are in the right market. So now, not only that, look at the small green dotted line there. That is the current price. That is where the market is at the moment. And then you are able to see the price here, for instance. So now let's quickly get the percentage so that we have an idea of what is happening where we are at the moment. I will just start measuring from the white line going down. And then as we do that, aligning with the green line. Something happened there. I don't know what transpired there. It should be network. Okay. So now look at that. So now you are able to see the percentage there. You are able to see the percentage here. Look at the percentage, minus 34% there. That is a distance from the average price to where the market currently is. If this gap or distance was above the average price, then we're going to be in a floating profit or in a positive rate or percentage, for instance. If the same distance was above the average price, we're going to have what? A positive or plus 34%, so to speak. So now, but because of the market fell from that average price, therefore we are in the green. I mean, we are in the red, so to speak. So now, that's okay. And this, you really don't need to come and do all these technical things, honestly, because Royal Q has already done the work for you. Now, when you look on the Royal Q side now, check. We can see that minus 34%, there it is. So it means Royal Q, it's trading everything for you in real time. So you have a view of what is happening with this. But remember, the reason why we are here, ladies and gentlemen, is to add another margin call number 11, with an amount of 500 USDT. It's going to go into this market because we are happy with the depth, the point at which the market has fallen, and then we're anticipating a rise. It may not be that huge, but a percentage here is going to be taken, and we're intending to take 10% of this as it happens, and it will sell individually. And that is the power of sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Our signature strategy trades under sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Now, let's quickly go to the live chart and show you exactly what is happening. Think about it this way. When there's something with network on this side, just for a moment, let me take a screenshot. When we enter this market, ladies and gentlemen, when we enter this market at this average price, when we enter this market around this price, it is most likely that it can pump. And then if that happens, we want to then collect profit before it reaches this level of average price. It means we want to start milking it from the lower lows. That is what is happening. Although, understand that it can still fall. No problem. Trading is both ways. It's either positive or negative. And Royal Q takes you through both the bulls and the bears. So it's just as simple as that. Be excited about an opportunity you have to make money, either by you buying or selling what you already have. So at this point, we're going to acquire more quantity at this price level. with hopes that if it pumps, we're going to collect a certain amount of money. Let me just quickly draw another horizontal line at the current price, and I want to show you how the concept actually is going to be for us. Let's put another horizontal line here at the bottom. We want another horizontal line there just for a moment. So what is going to happen is, let's delete this one. We want it down here. I want to show you how the 10%, or at the price level where the 10% can be realized. So now there, let's put maybe a different color there, because let's put red just to show. Now from the red level there, let's use just a measure for you to see. We can use even price range. Now look at where 10% is going to be realized. Look, somewhere here. Now, just look at that. So this simply means that if we are to enter this market, ladies and gentlemen, and the aim, let's put maybe an orange color, just to show you where 10% is going to be feasible for us. Just quickly bring, now I'm going to place an orange color there, just to show you the power of trading with the Royal Q on a live chart. So now, can you see that? So it means what we're going to do now by placing 500, our target, it's not for the whole position to go into profit. It's not for the whole 35 or 34% to go into profit. No, we just want to enter here. If the market shoots up a bit to the orange level, then 10% is going to be achieved. It's just as simple as that. And now imagine how many up and down movements can be done around this area, before the market breaks above the average price. We know that it's possible with Bake that it can pump more than 50% or so, or 40% within a space of an hour. Yes, it's possible that can be achieved, but we're not waiting for that. So we want to also be collecting something at the lower lows according to our own parameters, according to what we want to expose to the market after we have seen the fall. Now, this is the joy of trading, and that's the reason why people who have money make more money even when the markets are in the red. So let's quickly go and then do exactly what we are doing here. Now, look at what is happening. You can see that we will enter at the price level red, and then let me just quickly use a different color here. And then what will happen is this also. We will also be anticipating that when 0.3, when 1.43, around 0.43, it's hit, 10% is going to be taken, and then the system will sell. So now let me just quickly go and place this with you on a Royal Q trade settings page to show you exactly what we want to achieve from what you see on a live chart, so that always when you place orders, you have an idea, a practical view of what we are doing precisely. So that is the joy of trading, and that's the reason why I'm able to go into any position and make amendments, edit, and everything with peace of mind, because I have an understanding of what is happening on a live chart, and then also price action and so forth. So with time, you're going to understand this. I believe that in our training sessions in future, we will also help people how to read the charts, this graphic representation, so that you know exactly what is happening with the readings and so forth. At the moment, I think very important for us to highlight, we are on an hourly time frame. If you check at the bottom here, you see 1H. So this structure you see here, it takes an hour before any green or red bar or candlestick there can form. So we'll have time to talk more about this. So let's go to Royal Q and let's place an amount that we want. I scroll to the bottom. We are on trade settings. No, we are on the transaction page. So you can see that the first buying amount, ladies and gentlemen, is $25. That is the first buying amount. So let me just quickly do this with you while you are watching. I'm going to take what? I'm going to take a calculator. I take a calculator, and then with this calculator, I say the amount that I want to expose, to put into this market. How much is that amount? It's $500. $500, how many times does our $25, which is the first buying amount, go into $500? So let's divide. 500 divided by $25 is 20 times. Can you see that? So under our multiple buy-in ratio on the margin configuration, we're going to put 20 because our first buying amount is 25, then multiply by 20 that we're going to put, our answer is going to be $500. So the robot is going to place $500 into this big market. Let's quickly do it, and then you will see what happens. It's possible that this particular position can go even into more than 1% profit while we are live, and we're going to collect that profit live, and you'll have the ability to see that. So for me now to go and place the numbers that I've just worked out now, we go to trade setting. I always say to business partners, read. When you read, you'll have peace of mind. And if you read and you don't understand, take a screenshot of what you don't understand and ask on WhatsApp, whether in the groups or to your sponsor directly, you'll get assistance. So we go to trade setting. We're going to set it up. I click on trade setting, and then I'm now, you can see already first buying amount is $25. So who set up this? It's myself. I set it up just like that, $25. Even yourself, when you go to your trade setting page, you can see the heading there. We are already under manually create. Please don't be under smart create, so to speak, unless if you function under smart create. This is under manually create. We do it ourselves. So now it's we have $25, which is the first buying amount. It means the robot first went in with $25 and other amounts were added according to multiple buy-in ratio. So now let's change margin call limit. We already have 10 margin calls that have already been absorbed or taken by the board, and the money is in there. You've seen $5,000 there. So now what we're going to do now is this. We're going to now add 11 here. We're going to add 11 so that there is room for margin call number 11. Let's quickly go. I put 11 there. Just by so doing, I go to margin configuration. There are two things I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I will come to margin configuration. What is this? This is just an arrangement, okay? Margin configuration, we're going to configure it, we're going to arrange it. And then not only that, we'll also come here to deal with the percentage we want to take, which I mentioned to you earlier, remember? 10%. That's what I'm going to be taking for that call number 11. You see how nice that is? Now, we will come here for distributed and take profit allocation, and then place 10% for call number 11, and then we'll see how it goes. Now, I click first on margin. I always encourage people to first pause the trade so that you don't make mistakes, okay? And then you are sure of the settings before you start it again. So, but for now, I can work on a live trade, but it may not be a good practice, you know, for some people. So now you can always pause, edit, and come back later. So now, let's say, for instance, you forget to put, you forget to edit $128 there. The system, immediately you save, you confirm, you come out of the settings, and call number 11 is there. what the board will do is this. Let's go to a calculator. This is what the board will do. That's the reason why I prefer your pause, double check, you confirm, and 128 multiplied by $25. Imagine it's 3,200. If you forgot to edit that multiple buy-in ratio for call number 11. So it's always a good practice to first pause before you do editing and so forth. But when you are used to what you do and you are confident, it's fine. 20, remember that's what I said earlier, that we're going to work with 20, and then I'm okay with 0.1. I will just change this particular call number 10 because it's already taken. I will just change this to 10%. I don't want the bot to come back and buy. If it happens that the market is pumping overnight, I don't want the bot to come and put $80 times 25 in here, more money into this, for instance. No. I will just delay that. And then now what I'm doing with call number 11, I want 11 to go in with minimum margin call drop, percentage drop that is allowed, which is 0.1, because I want this $500 to be placed immediately. $500 because $25 times 20 is $500. So now I want it to be placed immediately, and then let's quickly go. And then you just at the bottom there, you click confirm, and then let's go to distributed and take profit. Allocation, and then we're going to allocate 10% for this. This is what I see feasible, so because I'm of the opinion it can pump and still fall further. A lot of people are trapped in bake due to what it's been doing, and we may not have time to talk about that on the recording for now, so that it's we don't take long. So I click save. I will click on save. Immediately when you save, do you want to save it? And then you confirm, then everything is going to be triggered. Now, look at where we are at now. Check on top, a screenshot I'm taking. Check here. We still have a 10. Anytime from now, you'll see 11 here. And there will be a minor reduction of this minus 34. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, there will also be a reduction of this average price. Average price will also reduce, coming closer to the market price, which makes it much easier for your position to go into profit faster than those who have to wait for this market to recover by itself without further addition of cash into this market, for instance. So obviously here you will see 5,500, and here also you're going to see more quantity, which is going to be more than 8,398. That is going to be added to bake because we are buying with 500 at a price of 39 cents, for instance. That's what we are doing there. So that's what is going to be happening. And then how much quantity can we get with that? Let's go to a calculator. I just want to show you this. To know how much quantity is going to be 500 divided by 0.393, for instance. Yes, sir? So it means, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to add around 1,272 quantity of bake is going to be added to what we have there. So now quickly, let's go. Now, when you look at that, where are we down? Okay, yes. Let's scroll to the bottom. Now, when you scroll to the bottom, you are able to see that the numbers of margin call limits, now there are 11. We have 11 in total. And then margin call drop is 0.1%. But now we have to do what? We have to switch on. We have to switch on margin call so that this call can be taken. Let's quickly do it. We've switched on margin call. And then in this regard, we are expecting call number 11 to be placed. We are expecting call number 11 to be placed so that more quantity is acquired. So that more quantity is acquired, it means we're going to see around 9,000. We're going to see around 9,500 or 600 and odd quantity of bake here. And here, the position amount will be around 5,500. And then I said there will be a minor reduction here once you see 11 here. It means those are the calls that would have been taken. And also this price will reduce, because when it reduces, ladies and gentlemen, it means it comes closer. It comes closer to the current price. You have seen the current price on the chart, and I will show you after the reduction, we'll create another horizontal line to show us the average price. Because these are the basics of trading. When you know this, I'm telling you the heaven's truth. You really don't need to crack your head. No basics, just like mathematics. You know, just know basics and you will go far with it. You can build a proper building and it will stand, you know, because your angles will be right, or this is geometry or so forth. I'm just giving an example. So no basics, and just like trading, it's buying and selling. You are buying something at a certain price. Like at the moment, we bought around 39 cents. But earlier, you know, the average price, remember, look, there's been a reduction of the average price. And not only that, we no longer have 34 there. We have minus 31% on the return rate. Can you see that? And then also we spoke that more quantity was going to be added to this. And then we know how this quantity came about. Now we no longer have 8,000, you know, now we have 9,674.2 amount or quantity of bake. Whether market is shooting up or market is falling, this quantity stays as is. The board is going to sell according to the parameters that we have in place there, the percentages that we've put in place. So this is how beautiful it is to trade. Let's quickly go now and place this particular average price on the chart. We're going to place this on the chart. Maybe we can use the color purple, and then we will see exactly where this particular average price is going to be. When I says it got reduced and it comes closer to the market price, what do I mean by that? You're going to see it on a live chart. You will see it on a live chart just in a moment. So for those of you who feel like you're in a classroom, please just encourage yourself to pay attention. This video will be played again. And if you can just allow yourself to absorb these things, your life will change for good. You will enjoy trading. And now let's go to a live chat and show you exactly what is happening here. So now on the live chart here, we're going to place 0.569. 0.569. Let's go and show you where that comes from. Here it is. It is the new average price. This is the new average price. Remember what I said to you, when you add more money, average price reduces. You are closing the gap between current price and average price, which means it will take a shorter effort before profit can be hit. Unlike leaving things as they are, no money, no new money is coming into the market, and as a result, everything must just work out naturally. And it means the whole 34% must happen before the position can break even or go into a floating profit. So now I'm quickly going to do what I've just promised now, showing you average price using the color purple. So let's go. I go to drawings and I go to a horizontal line, and then there we go. Let's use the color purple. I think there it is. And then let's come also get the coordinates right. I go to settings, and then we set the new average price on this position is 569. That is, 0.569. Can put 0 there, but it doesn't matter. Now look at what I spoke of. Now look at that color, that horizontal purple line there. It shows you that now, because we've added more money into this, average price is no longer on the white line. So average price has approached, it came closer, it's stepping towards the current price. The current price is around here, where there's a red line. The current price is here. Now the new average price is here. So there's been a reduction in terms of distance between the average price and the current price. So which means if at all the market pumps, if the market pumps with more than 40% or so, or just above, let's say, if the market pumps with 36% or so, it means a floating profit will happen much faster when the market breaks above the purple line there. So that's what is happening. What does this mean, KJ? It means that if you put more money, what will happen? The average price can even come somewhere here. It can even come somewhere here, or it can even come closer to the orange line, or it can be so close to the current price. So therefore, 1%, 2%, you go into profit. That's where we say those who have money make more money. And those who are not liquid have just to watch and wait and be patient, So that's how it's happening. Those who have money, it's Christmas every day for them. And for those who are poor, Christmas comes once per annum. It is what it is, unfortunately. So those who have more, they make more. That is why, as a trader, you don't relax due to your small account. What you do also, you do what? Do the business side. Roll up your sleeves, work maybe 3 times as hard so that you come to the point whereby you are liquid and you don't worry about the direction of the market because you always have an opportunity to buy. So that's what is happening. And yeah, that's it. We have said it. And when we always say that the average price reduces or the average price comes closer to the market price, this is what we spoke of. This is what we spoke of. So now, if you are not replenishing or if you're not opening more margin calls, if you're not buying more after the coin has fallen, imagine if you bought when the price was at the bottom here. I'm just giving an example. It means by now you will be in a floating profit here for what you would have bought at the lower level here. This is what is happening. Those who bought here, and you are able to do that, by the way, you are able to have a preset buy position so that when the market falls and it tests this area, you enter with your maybe $1,000, with your $100 or $50, and then when it retraces, you are already in a floating profit. There are people, as I'm speaking now, they are holding big in a floating profit. That is what is happening. And it's beautiful. I just wanted to show you on the chart so that you understand the readings of what you see on the side of the business here. Like for instance, let's quickly show you what is happening now. That is going to also be of advantage for you. Remember, here's the current price. You see, we have sub positions. That is why our signature strategy trades under sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. When you look at this, you must know that it is under sub-bin mode, real-time settlement, and not under whole warehouse mode there. So now I'm going to show you something here. We're going to go to call number 11 under sub-bin positions. And then we're going to pay attention to call number 11's average price. And we're going to look at its relationship with the current price. How far? We're going to look at how far is the average price of individual call number 11 to the current price. And this is going to put a smile on your face. Let's quickly do that now. I click on sub bin, and then I go to call number 11. So now, can you see that individually, call number 11 has its own average price, which is 39 cents. Can you see that? 3.3923. That is the average price of call number 11. So what does that mean? It means it is not far. It is not far from the current price or the market price. The current price is actually the market price, because when you are to buy, you will buy according to now. You can't buy according to last year. Nobody can go into last year. You know, we are all buying according to now. And then if you want to buy according to future or tomorrow, that one, it is just going to be a limit order. You know, it's just going to be a future order that will be realized when tomorrow comes. Yes, sir. So now everything happens according to now. You know how beautiful that is. Even faith works now. You know, so now look at this. 39.23. So that is the price of call number 11. That is the average price. I always use my own interpretation. Average price is the history price. Is the history price at which an asset was acquired. You know, you bought a house. You bought a house yesterday. The price you bought the house at is the average price, for instance. I'm just giving an example. Or yeah, it is what it is. If you bought it once, then it will be that price divided by 1. It will be that thing. It will be that price, is it? So think of it that way, and your life will be easier. So the average price is 0.03929. Let's go and check current price up there. So let's quickly go and check 0.3923 to the current price. Now look at that. We have average price of 11, which is 0.3923. Now, you can see here, the current price is 0.3937. So 0.3937 is higher than 0.3923. So it means this is floating in a minor profit. It has a minor floating profit. Already the position that we have placed together is in a floating profit, simply because currently the market is higher than the price at which we placed call number 11. Can you see how easy it is to make money when you are liquid? If the economy is shaking, or there's some political crisis and so forth, I'm just an example. Let me use the economy, for instance, and then people are not able to pay for their houses and so forth. Banks will auction those houses. Anything that is a secured asset, for instance, like a car, whatever, in South Africa, you know, banks will auction those. And those who have money are going to buy those houses cheaper because they are liquid. That is why the rich get richer when those who are poor get more poor, and until they put up a fight, you know. So now this is what it is. So now you have seen that the average price is higher, and the current price is higher than the average price. So which means it's currently floating in a profit, but we just want 10% there, and it doesn't mean we can remain at 10%. If this is floating around 5%, we can still collect that 5%. How are you going to do that? You just go to distributed and take profit allocation on your trade setting, and then where you had placed 10%, you know, you just change that. If say you are floating with 5%, when you put 1% there, the board will sell everything with the added percentages, and then more profit is collected with that $500. You are trading in a safe space because you can see that the bears are losing strength now and the bulls are gaining momentum and the market is about to shoot upwards. And this is a good time to put money into bake, by the way. So thank you so much. And what I love about trading is that nobody really knows what's going to happen between now and the next coming few minutes or an hour or a day, for instance. That's the reason why orders kept on being placed up until now. We are at call number 11. You know, it means everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to make money. And some people now at this level are going big. They're putting big monies, 20,000 US dollars and so forth. A person who's trading with 20,000 US dollars instead of 500 that we put in, when they see 2%, they take 2% of 20,000. It's good money for them because of now the situation is so much in their favor when they buy at the level where a lot of people are trapped, you know. So this is what it is, and that is the joy of trading. Just to remind you, no losing of money. This is spot trading. It is spot trading, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. I don't know if you have a question. Let's hear from you, or else I will stop this so that we have this particular recording for the sake of those who want to watch exactly what transpired and so forth. And it's a tutorial, you know, step-by-step guide
Leader,
to give you.
Your battery is down.
Okay, Leader Chuku.
Yes, your battery is 7%.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for that. I really appreciate. Yeah, you know, it's that's why we need to work as a team. Certain things, and trading also is good like that. I was not even aware of the battery issue. I'm thinking money, you know, and how do you trade when your battery is finished? You know. Yes, no one can make it big by themselves. No one in this team will make 1 million US dollars without help of other people. A person is a person through another person. So we appreciate everybody in the crypto space, including those who are in a massive floating loss. We need them because the one who's in a floating loss, the market is teaching them a lesson to wait. While those who are in a floating profit is an opportunity for them to cash out. And that's how it is. That's how it is. The money that you are trading with, you have borrowed it to the market through Bake or through Bitcoin or through Ether, and then just have a plan. You know, have a target when you want to buy that house or when you want to buy that car and so forth. Do you understand? And be building relationships in the process. And I'm telling you, it works like that. You know, we are interdependent. So everybody is important in the space because without your money, Bake wouldn't be what it is now, you know, or Bitcoin itself, you know. Even Binance, it's Binance because of the customers. We are the ones who are using Binance, you know. We push Naira, Rand, Pula, you know, Kwacha, and, you know, Kenya shillings and all these kinds of monies go into these exchanges so that there's liquidity. So that's how it is. Someone is going to make 1 million this year, you know, but that money comes from the efforts of other people also. So that's how it is. And yeah, so I will stop the recording because I can see no one is raising their hand. It means people want to watch this and they will come back and ask. Leader Chris, I can see Leader Chris there. That's it. Let's hear from you, sir.
Hello, Leader KG.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I just came in very late. I had another meeting somewhere.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, do we have a recording of this presentation, just this little bit we had today?
Oh, yes, we do, sir. We do. And we just want to stop it here so that it is not long and we'll still be able to engage as a team. So let's just stop it here and then we will upload it. This one, I promise I'll upload it tonight. And
oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, sir. Anybody, please, you have a question? We are here for you.